Conducting ping sweeps. Ping sweeps identify which IP addresses belong to active hosts. The sweep can ping a range of IP addresses. Problems with a ping sweep are that shutdown computers cannot respond, and networks may be configured to block ICMP echo requests, how ping results are sent back to the requesting computer. Firewalls may also filter out ICMP traffic. Fping. Fping can ping multiple IP addresses simultaneously. It accepts a range of IP addresses entered at a command prompt, or can use a file containing multiple IP addresses. The input file is usually created with shell scripting language, though. Hping. Hping is used to perform ping sweeps, and it can bypass filtering devices. It allows users to inject modified IP packets. Hping is a powerful tool, so all security testers should be familiar with this tool as it supports many parameters to fine-tune its operation. Crafting IP packets. Packet components include the source IP address, destination IP address, and flags. This information helps obtain information about a service. Both Hping and Fping are good tools for this. Understanding scripting. Scripting is about modifying tools to better suit your needs. Custom scripts automates tasks and saves time, but it does require some basic programming skills. Scripting basics. Scripting is similar to DOS batch programming. A script or batch file is a text file that contains multiple commands. Repetitive commands are a good candidate for scripting, but practice is key to becoming adept in creating and using scripts. Introducing embedded operating systems. An embedded system is any computer system that isn't a general-purpose PC or server, such as GPSs and ATMs, as well as electronic consumer and industrial items. An embedded operating system is a small program developed for embedded systems. It is usually a stripped-down version of an OS commonly used on general-purpose computers, but is designed to be small and efficient. Introducing embedded operating systems continued. Real-time operating systems, or RTOS, is typically used in devices such as programmable thermostats, appliance controls, and spacecraft. Corporate buildings also may have embedded systems, such as firewalls, switches, routers, web filtering appliances, network-attached storage devices, etc. Embedded systems are in all networks and perform essential functions such as route network traffic and block suspicious packets. Windows and other embedded operating systems. Recycling common code and reusing technologies is a sound software engineering practice, but also introduces common points of failure such as viruses, worms, trojans, spyware, all that stuff on any other vectors. Windows and Linux vulnerabilities might also exist in embedded version. Windows CE has some source code that is available to the public, but code sharing is not common because Microsoft believed it would increase adoptions of writing software applications for this OS. Windows and other embedded operating systems continued. Windows Embedded Standard provides full Windows API and performs many of the same tasks as the desktop version, but is designed for more advanced devices. It has complex hardware requirements, but it is modular and any unneeded features can be removed easily. Windows and other embedded operating systems continued. Windows Embedded Standard, codenamed Quebec, was based on Windows 7. Windows Embedded Enterprise contained embedded versions of Windows Enterprise OSs, for example, XP Professional, Windows Vista Business and Ultimate, and Windows 7 Ultimate and Professional, which are all functional versions of Windows, but have much higher hardware requirements. Other proprietary embedded operating systems. VxWorks is a widely used embedded operating system and is used in many different environments and applications. VxWorks is designed to run efficiently on minimal hardware and is used by a variety of systems. NICS embedded operating systems. Embedded Linux is a monolithic OS that is used in industrial, medical, and consumer items that can be tailored for devices with limited memory or limited hard drive capacity. It supports the widest variety of hardware and allows adding features such as dynamic kernel modules. Linux DDWRT is also an embedded Linux OS that is used in the Linksys WRT54G wireless router that is found in home offices and small businesses throughout the world. Vulnerabilities of embedded operating systems. The impact of attacks have become more serious, and embedded operating systems are no exception. The easiest way to profit from hacking is by attacking devices that store and dispense cash, for example, ATMs. It typically involves the use of card skimmers or stealing the cash from the machines directly. Embedded operating systems are everywhere. Many embedded operating systems had the Y2K software flaw, and there were billions located everywhere. Today, there are even more embedded devices that are under attack from hackers and terrorists. Attackers want to further financial or political causes. Addressing security early in the design phase is essential. Embedded operating systems are networked. Advantages of connecting to a network include efficiency and economy and the ability to manage and share service. This keeps the human resources and expertise minimal and reduces costs. Any device added to a network infrastructure increases the potential for security problems. Embedded operating systems are difficult to patch. General-purpose desktop operating systems are simple to patch, but first wait for a vulnerability to be identified and then download and install a patch. Embedded OSs must continue to operate regardless of threat and also lack familiar interfaces. Buffer overflow attacks might also be successful because few updates are released to correct vulnerabilities, and manufacturers typically prefer system upgrades. Embedded operating systems are difficult to patch continued. With open source software, the cost of developing and patching is shared by the open source community. Patching the Linux kernel is estimated at tens of billions of dollars and offers flexibility and support. However, it is quite large and has many code portions. In determining whether to fix a vulnerability, it is important to weigh the cost of fixing against the importance of the embedded information needing to be fixed. Embedded operating systems are in networking devices. Networking devices usually have software and hardware designed to transmit information across networks. General-purpose computers originally performed routing and switching, but high-speed networks now use specialized router and embedded operating systems. Attacks that compromise a router can give complete access to a network resource, since attackers follow usual methods of footprinting, scanning, and enumerating the target.